Kiva? It's a micro-learning institution.
Well, what I know about Kiva is that it's like this internet, this website where you have access to lending money to other people. They could be on like the other side of the world, and you can just press a button and lend them some money. I mean, it's completely amazing, actually, in reality. You know, that people that are fortunate can help the people that are in need, and I just think it's really good, and that we have the opportunity to help people here at AIS, that we have the money and we have the support and all the willing people to help us.
Okay, so Kiva's like so awesome, and it's like this organization on the internet where we can like go on and click a button and it lends money to people around the world, like in China, and we have it in AIS because we're like so awesome, and we can lend money to people around the world, and they can start their own businesses and they can grow as individuals, and they know that people are thinking of them and caring about them in the world and stuff. Yeah.
About the Kiva thing, yeah, I can like just go on the internet, press a button, and some other guy somewhere in Africa or somewhere in Asia gets money. That's cool. That's cool. We have it in AIS because we're a cool school and we do cool stuff. That's why we're cool. So if this school teaches people how to give money to poor people around the world, when they grow up, they'll give money to other people and they'll be responsible citizens and help their own community.
What do I know about Kiva? Let me tell you a story. Back in the summer of 1962, a little boy, Billy, he wanted to start a lemonade stand. But Billy's lemonade stand didn't have any lemons. He didn't even have a cup to put his nickels in. So what did he do? He took out a loan from Mommy and Daddy. Started one of the most successful lemonade stands of all time. That boy was Bill Gates. People, do you understand? One day you're selling lemons and the next day you own the world. What do I know about Kiva? Kiva loans to people like Bill Gates. It starts small and pretty soon you own the world. What do I know about Kiva? Nothing. Only that it's one of the most successful microloaning institutions of all time. It started in 2005 with one man's donation, $30. $30! What's $30 gonna do? Nothing. You guessed it, that $30 came from Bill Gates, a man who knew the power of microfinance. Matthew and Jessica Flannery had a vision. That vision culminated in Kiva. In 2005, they named the organization Kiva after a Swahili word meaning unity and other things. Since then, they have loaned out over 100 trillion, scratch that, $100 million to business owners in the developing world.
Well, that last guy was a little suspect. Let's go see if we can find some better answers, maybe. The bell's about to ring here at AIS, and we want to see if we can catch up with Shada Yazdani. She should be just getting out of math class.
Hey.
Okay, there goes the bell.
What did it say?
So, this should be her math classroom. We'll see what happens here.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. Is there a Shada Yazdani? I think this is Shada here.
Hi.
Are you Shada?
Yes, it's me. I'm Shada.
Hi, Shada Yazdani.
Hi.
Sorry to spring upon you like this. I was just wondering if you could tell us a little bit about the Kiva loan program here at AIS. We haven't been able to get very many good answers.
Okay, sure.
And if you could do anything you can to clear this up.
I believe the Kiva microloan organization started up in AIS since last year when I was a sophomore, and it was a homeroom project where the homeroom, the entire grade would collect, raise money for donations, and what happens is that it's a microloan organization. Kiva? Oh my god. Okay, so what happens is that we lend money to the people that need help in their business, to help them out. And
how about this? Do you think you could show us how it works?
Sure, definitely.
Okay. What do we need to go? Do we need to go to a computer lab or something?
Simple. We just need a computer, access to internet, because AIS has an account. So, Mr. Lohman is the one responsible for the loans for Kiva.
Okay.
He is the one who has access, and he's the one who approves and disapproves.
Can we
everything.
find this Mr. Lohman?
Yes, we need to find Mr. Lohman.
People don't want to tell you is that the big banks aren't really out to help the little guy. Big banks are more interested in helping large corporations. They like billion-dollar loans that they can get out there and make billion-dollar profits. Microloans are a little bit different because you're making these small loans to individuals who are looking to borrow $300, $400 to set up a fruit stand. So that's why AIS got involved, because we're all about helping the little guy. And we're helping lots of little guys. So far we've made over 500 loans to these people who normally the banks wouldn't touch at all. AIS has streamlined the process. What we do is we fundraise, and we're very successful at that. We have a very generous community. The community then puts some money into a big pot of Kiva money, and Kiva is the matchmaking organization that matches us up with these needy borrowers. So we have our students go off and find people that are in need of a business loan, and they lend out this money to the individuals. We're not interested in making some sort of profit from their business. We're there to help them out of poverty.
Is this the library? Or?
Yeah, this is a library. We just need access to internet in order to be able to lend.
There should be a computer in here.
Yep, and it's a lot easier now that AIS has an account since last year. So,
okay.
First thing account, second thing access to internet. Okay. It's really easy to use Kiva. Simple steps. So, for example, first thing, we go to kiva.org website, and this is their homepage. Then we press on lend, and it gives us this page where it's all the people that are in need of a loan. And there's a lot of options. There is more than one page. The pages keep on going.
What do you do then? You go to this website. How do you actually loan the money?
Okay, actually loaning money is simple. Then we choose we choose a person, and we have already chosen someone.
Okay.
This group that is called UELI Group, and it's been fully funded by. It shows everything like by fully. That's fully lended by 61 lenders, and there's AIS.
Okay.
One of the loaners.
Now, let's see. This is fully paid.
Yeah.
No, excuse me. It's fully funded,
yes.
And now they will pay it back.
Yeah, when
over
they
a certain period of time.
Yep, when they start
it
their
says
business.
repayment term 6 months. Okay. So that's how long it will take this group to pay that back.
Yes.
And their loan was for $2,125.
Yes.
Why are they needing money?
They are, actually it's a group of females, wives, mothers, and the interesting part that really helps you in choosing them is they actually write a small summary of their idea, their project, and the purpose of the loan is that they want to feed kids in schools. So it's mainly nutrition, a need.
Okay, yeah, she sells food and bites to school children at a school just outside the city center.
Yeah.
Okay, so you bring this form to Mr. Lohman.
Yep.
Okay, let's
Which is
find this Mr. Lohman.
Das fijn salon.
We got about 1,000 KD lent out this afternoon.
Really? Just this afternoon?
Once the students process the loans, I take them to the Kiva site, and then I select the individual, and then I copy the URL, and then I go to the spreadsheet that has all the 10th grade students, and I paste that address there so they can track who they had lent to.
Okay. Okay. Who's this fine man?
This is Abbas. He's in Lebanon,
Okay.
and he is looking to borrow money so that he can expand his shop.
What kind of shop is it? Looks like he's working with steel or something.
Yeah, it looks like he's a metalsmith, and for this, his family is growing, and he needs to build an extension onto his house.
Okay.
So that's one of the loans. A lot of these are for housing needs. Other times, they might be for expanding the business. And here we've got all the other people who have contributed to his loan, and then there we are,
Ah,
a little logo. There we are, Team Kuwait.
What do I know about Kiva? Nothing. But it'll change your life. Just ask Brick Manhouse Stone Mill. He's a Lapland reindeer shepherd. And when he needed a small loan, was he going to go to the IMF? I don't think so. The IMF would have charged him $1 trillion, maybe more, % interest. And what was Brick to do? Well, he went to Kiva, the institution that loans to the little man. Pretty soon he had such a successful business in northern Sweden that he was supplying reindeer to Santa Claus himself. And what does Brick and other loanees from Kiva have in common? Their life is different because of Kiva. What do I know about Kiva? Not much. But it's an institution, unpretentious, giving, lovely, made up of people that want to help people. In the 1960s, the Monkees wrote a song where Davy Jones opined, "Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer." Well, let me tell you one thing. I'm a Kiva.
I'll let you go to lunch.
Well, there is one last thing to show for Kiva, and it's the world map and the lenders that AIS has lent to so far and the countries.
Okay.
It's here. All the different countries that AIS has lent to so far, and yeah, it's basically spread around the world. And yeah, that's about it. I better go to lunch.
Thanks, Jada. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.